Dawn at Heathrow, and a fire brigade video shows firefighters battling to stop flames engulfing the entire roof of Terminal 1, the airport's busiest. They succeeded, but only just. And as planes continued to take off and land, the authorities took the decision to close not just Terminal 1, but Terminals 2 and 3 as well. And by what would normally be the morning rush on Heathrow's second busiest day of the week, everything was still.
And the cause of all the chaos? A small fire in the kitchen of a fast food restaurant that simply got out of hand. And while the knock-on effects made headline news, the underlying facts are stark. Above all other locations, it is the kitchen that carries the greatest likelihood of fire. In fact, nearly half of all fire emergencies will break out in a location such as this. And the all too usual suspects? The deep fat fryer and the chip pan.
Hot oil fires are very difficult to deal with. If they tackle promptly with the right equipment, there's no problem. If they're not, then you have disruption of the business, at least while the premises is cleaned and any damaged equipment repaired or replaced. If the fire gets into the extraction system, then it will ignite accumulations of fat and oil, which even in the best maintained establishment will be there. If there's the slightest fault on the extraction ducting, then the fire will spread to other parts of the premises and cause severe damage, if not completely destroy the business.
Of course, knowing the correct procedure to follow when faced with hot oil or fat fires is essential. Choosing the wrong extinguisher will only add to the problem, particularly when the fire has been burning for a short time. AFFF foam extinguishers, being water-based and predominantly designed for petroleum risks, are likely to give an almost immediate flashback, as the hot oil simply vaporizes the foam into oblivion. Carbon dioxide is a clean gas, generally used for electrical risks. Against the intense heat of burning oil, it is virtually powerless. All-purpose powder extinguishers provide rapid knockdown against a fire, but without cooling or sealing properties, reignition will occur. None are totally effective. What's more, a cooking oil fire is much hotter than a conventional flammable liquid fire. So all in all, this is very much a risk that requires its own first aid firefighting solution. Which is why Chubb has developed the 6-litre Fryfighter wet chemical extinguisher as quite simply the most effective answer for hot oil and fat fires. Produced to Chubb's acknowledged standards of quality and performance, the Fryfighter contains a specially formulated wet chemical, which when applied to the burning oil, cools and emulsifies it into a soap-like material, extinguishes the flame, sealing the surface and preventing reignition. Here in the Royal Navy fire testing grounds, the Fryfighter is being put through its paces in 2 fire demonstrations. The first involving a container with 20 litres of cooking oil. After 2 hours of heating, the temperature has reached the point of auto-ignition. The fire is allowed to burn for a further 2 minutes before being tackled with the Fryfighter. First, remove the safety pin, then pull out the applicator from its stowage socket. Hold the applicator handle and then squeeze the levers and aim. Direct the discharge nozzle at the fire from above, ensuring the nozzle is no closer than 1 metre from the burning oil. Apply the entire contents of the Fryfighter across the total area of the fire, so that the extinguisher is fully discharged and emptied. In this second test, you can see how even a small amount of burning oil can create a fire of considerable size and danger. Once again, the fire is knocked down very rapidly and totally extinguished by correctly following the instructions.
Well, the Fryfighter is certainly impressive. With conventional extinguishers, you either get a rapid knockdown with poor insulation or a slower knockdown with very good insulation. This has a combination of both. And the other feature that I like about it is its design enables it to be used by non-professional very safely.
Look out for the Chubb Fry Fighter in your kitchen and make yourself aware of how to use it if you have a fire emergency. From Chubb, the leading name in fire protection.